Who do you want, Dada or Pop?
Mama.
No, Mama. Do you want Dada or Pop? Who do you want, Dada or Pop? Nope. Do you want Dada? You want Pop? No way, Jose.
I think. Oh.
There is no Mama. I'm so sorry. You have Dada and you have Pop.
2 choices.
No Mama. No. No. No Mama. Dada or Pop? No. Who do you?
I chose to play that with no interruption, nobody else speaking. Sorry, I hate the reflection. I chose to play that with no interruptions, nobody else speaking except for the computer and my phone going off. Because when I first saw that, it was abhorrent to me. The way they laugh when they say no mama, no mama. They laugh. This might have been one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever watched. And then to see people sit there and say, oh, the baby's homophobic. No, the baby's not homophobic. The baby's programmed mentally to want its mother, and these people are laughing at the fact that this baby doesn't have one. This is disgusting. Not because it's 2 men that have a child, but because of the behavior. This is abhorrent. This video is radicalizing. Okay. I've always been of the opinion, I don't think that same-sex couples adopting is the end of the world, but it's not my preferred thing. This has put me into the opinion of ban same-sex couples from adopting. Ban gay adoption. I mean, this felt almost like torturous to me to see. And I don't care if you say, oh, you're homophobic, oh, you're this, you're that, whatever. I don't give a shit what you have to say. If you can look at that video and you can say, this man mocking this baby for wanting its mother is not disgusting, there is no conversation with you. You're not someone who I can converse with. You're not someone who I want to even try to converse with if you don't think that this video is some level of at least uncomfortable. The way they laugh, no mama, no mama. And it infuriated me the first time I saw it. It infuriated me. And my first thought was this child should be taken from these people. These 2 men do not deserve the gift of a child. This baby was born through surrogacy. This is a surrogate child who will never know who its mother is because the egg comes from one woman and is implanted into another woman and is fertilized by, I assume, one of, if not both of these guys somehow. This child was literally made in a test tube. Obviously, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but this child was made in a test tube. This is the most abhorrent thing I've ever seen. A child specifically designed in a test tube and then mocked for calling out to its mom. This is disgusting. I'm not a ban things I don't like kind of person. for the most part. For the most part, I'm pretty libertarian. I don't care. We'll use marijuana as an example. I don't partake in the devil's lettuce. I don't care for it. I've never tried it. I just don't like the smell of it, and I don't like the stigma around it, and I don't like a lot of the kind of people that use it. No, not black people. I'm not talking about black people. Just find stoners kind of irritating. I don't want to see marijuana banned. I don't care. You know, it's one of those don't do it around me, and I don't care. I don't handle alcohol well. I drink to excess. If I start drinking, I will drink until I am completely hammered. I don't think alcohol should be banned because I don't like it. I don't think alcohol should be banned at all. Just keep it away from me. When my wife and I got together, she smoked weed, and I asked her, I said, just keep it away from me. And over time, she eventually said, I don't really want to smoke anymore. I'm kind of done with that. And my point is I'm not a ban things kind of person, right? I don't think things should be banned. I think things should be unthinkable, not illegal. That's how I feel about abortion. It should be unthinkable, not illegal. This, however, I think should be banned. The gay adoption or the gay surrogacy should be banned. Surrogacy in general, I think, should be banned. After seeing this clip and hearing some opinions on surrogacy and hearing a little bit more about how surrogacy works, I think it should be banned. I think it is an abhorrent practice, and it is akin to human trafficking. I don't see how, if this baby were already born and there's a woman walking down the street carrying this baby and some man said, I'll give you $20,000 for that kid. She says, okay, that's human trafficking. But if she's got a belly, she's got a pregnant belly, and some man walks up to her and says, I will give you $20,000 for your child, all of a sudden it's okay. No, I think surrogacy should be banned. I think there should be a few medical exemptions where surrogacy is possible, such as infertility. However, I don't think surrogacy should be something that's available to homosexual couples. I don't think adoption should be something that's available to homosexual couples. I don't think that's how. And again, I'm not a big ban things person. This is something I think should be banned. Surrogacy, I think, should be banned. Adoption to same-sex couples, I think, should be banned. And I don't think you should be able to adopt unless there's two people in the picture to begin with. To see this child cry, there's some level of understanding here on a human level. There's some understanding here. Whether this child understands that it's being ridiculed by these two men, or whether it understands on a deeper level, mama means mom and there ain't no mom. Whatever that means, it's abhorrent and it's disgusting. The fact that this child will never actually know who his mother is, I think it's a boy. I can't tell. If I had to guess, I'd say it was a boy. But we'll call it an it for now because we don't know. I don't know. The fact that this baby will never know who its mother is, because from my understanding, it was either a surrogate or it was a donated egg into a surrogate. And, my understanding on surrogacy was you find a woman, the man either does the deed with that woman or donates a sperm sample and you make a baby. Because the mother, the mother in the situation couldn't. So you have to use a surrogate. A surrogate for something like this, I couldn't imagine that. The level of grooming that this child will go through by these abhorrent, disgusting men. This child should be taken away. I am not in favor in any way of the government coming and taking people's children. I think that is about the most abhorrent activity that can happen. But I am actually, for once, in favor of the government taking this baby away from these men. These men are terrible. Just terrible. This is probably one of the worst videos I've ever seen. And I wanted to talk about other stuff today, but I saw this and I was just like, this has to be the worst thing I've seen in a long time. I've watched people die in very gruesome ways. And that doesn't bother me as much as this. Something about the way they laugh at him, at the baby, the way they laugh at no mama, and they laugh at it as if it's a joke, as if it's like, no, silly, you're a gay baby. It's almost like, it's almost dehumanizing. Like, this isn't a person. This is just a status symbol for me. Watch me make fun of it. It's a human being crying out for mom that it will never have. And 10 years ago, I might have been like, yeah, who cares? But as I get closer to middle age and I spend more time around children, my brother has a very young child. I could only imagine. And that might be why I'm so radicalized, is because I see my little nephew cry for mom when she leaves. And he gets upset and mom's not there and he cries. And yeah, after a while he gets over it, yeah. But when he can't find mom, man, he is heartbroken. I couldn't imagine that for your entire life. I'm sure it feels like his entire life for my nephew until something distracts him and he forgets that mom's not home. But once mom gets home, man, it's like, oh yeah, mom wasn't here. I couldn't imagine living with that. Where is my mom? And having two fucking men laughing at you and ridiculing you. I think this video is disgusting. That's really all I can say. Same-sex couples should not be allowed to adopt. That's where I'm at. I just, how much you want to bet in 5 years they're transing this kid? I mean, it's just disgusting. Anyway, that's all I got. I can't get into this stuff because I will get banned. I'll get banned from Rumble. But yeah, so that's, I wanted to touch on this. I wanted to say something about this, but this video is fucking disgusting. This video is fucking disgusting. These men are fucking disgusting. I just, hear it one more time. Here, just watch it. Watch it one more time. Here it is.
Who do you want, Dada or Pop?
Mama.
No, Mama. Do you want Dada or Pop? Who do you want, Dada or Pop? Nope. Do you want Dada? You want Pop? No way, Jose.
I think. Oh.
There is no Mama. I'm so sorry. You have Dada?
That right there. When the baby started to cry, that right there was what hit me like a freightliner and made me say, this shouldn't be a thing.
You have Pop.
Two choices.
No Mama. No. No Mama. Dada or Pop? No. Who?
I can't. That's all I got. Make sure you show that video to people. Yeah, just show that to people. I can't. I can't talk about that shit anymore. It's just it's taking everything in me not to fucking lose my shit. So I'll leave it there. I'll see y'all in the next one.